Samvat year 1876, on the 7th day of the bright half of the month of Margashi, Shriji Maharaj was
Margashish.
Okay, Margashish. Shriji Maharaj was seated in the darbar of Dada Kanchar in Gadhadã. He had put on all white garments. Saints and devotees from various places had gathered before him in an assembly. Then Sriji Maharaj started his talk with an advice. Devotees of God should not be jealous of one another. Thereupon Anandanand Swami said, "But Maharaj, jealousy still persists." Sriji Maharaj said, "If at all you feel jealous, you should follow the example of Narad." With this word, he narrated the following episode. Once upon a time, Narad and Tumru went to Vaikunt to pay their homage to Lakshmi Narayan. There, Tumru sang before Lakshmi and Narayan. They were so pleased with his music that they gave rich garments and ornaments as presents to him. This made Narad jealous of Tumru. So he decided that he should also learn the art of singing and please the Lord with his art. He then learned music and sang before the Lord.
No problem.
But the Lord said, "O Narad, your singing is not so sweet as that of Tumru." Thereupon Narad went through a severe penance to please Lord Shiva, and with his blessings again learned the art of singing. Again he sang before Lakshmi Narayan, but at last they were not pleased this time also. Thus Narad learned music for 7 manvantar, meaning the lifespan of one manu or one manvantar is about 308 million years, by the way. So for 7 manvantar, it will be amount of 2,160 million years, according to this Vachanãmrut, and sang before the Lord often and often, but the Lord was not pleased at all. Ultimately, Narad learned that art of singing from Tumru himself and sang before Lord Sri Krishna in Dwarika. This time the Lord was pleased with his singing and gave him his own garments and ornaments as present. This is how Narad became free from jealousy for Tumru. After narrating this episode, Sriji Maharaj said, "If at all you are jealous of anyone, you should imbibe his virtues and should give up your own defects. If you cannot do this, you should try in every way to be free from such jealousy that would hurt a devotee of God." Iti Vachanãmrutam, Gadhadã Pratham, 4th.
Jai Swaminarayan to all devotees. Today Raja Bhai has read Vachanãmrutam number 4 from Gadhadã first chapter. This Vachanãmrutam is very important for us, even for everyone, because Maharaj has said here, devotees should not jealous of another. See, there is 2 types of vices. Some vices created by us, and some vices are naturally, like lust. Lust is natural vice. It is not created by human. It is one maintaining force of universe. So that we have to just control. We have to make control just. We cannot destroy lust. completely. But jealousy, ego, they are created by human. Okay? It is not naturally. Jealousy, ego, self-pride, it is created by human. But lust, it is naturally. So whatever is naturally, we have to control just. We cannot destroy at all. But which is created by us, we have to destroy completely. Okay. So Maharaj says, devotee should not jealous anyone at all. Okay. So Maharaj says, said, devotee, because now 3 Vachanãmrutam is already completed, are completed. So when you practice, it is natural. When you get one position, you will see who is above my, okay. That is nature. So he has a competition with above person, not with below person. So it is naturally feeling. So Maharaj says, my devotee should be free from that kind of vice. So Maharaj has said, devotee should not jealous one another. Normally we should not jealous with anybody. But at least we should not jealous with devotee. Because it is biggest fault and biggest harm, biggest loss in spiritual life. So when you start practice, suppose Parvat Bhagat has no jealousy with any devotee now. Okay? Peter Bhagat and Anand Bhagat and devotee, they were not jealous with any devotee. But as soon as they will get some position, he will look, oh, he is not good. Okay? It is naturally. Just I have given an example, but we all like that. Okay? It is natural. So Maharaj said in first Vachanãmrut, practicing of remembering God constantly. And in second Vachanãmrut, Maharaj has given message of detachment. In third Vachanãmrut, Maharaj has given importance of charitras. So when you practice like this, you will get some position in satsang. Okay? And some devotee also will say, oh, he is very good devotee. Anand Bhagat and Peter Bhagat and Bharat Bhagat and Maulik Bhagat and all, they are very good devotees. Okay? So when you get title of good devotee, you will see, oh, who is another good? I want to pass. Okay? So it is a natural. So Maharaj says, don't do like this. Okay? Don't do like this. So and I will tell about the importance of this Vachanãmrutam in India, in Gujarat. This Vachanãmrutam, as it is coming in 12th class, 12th grade of Gujarati course in India. It is officially selected by government to teach every student of Gujarat. Okay. So this is a completely as it is coming in school, in college course. Because in students also there are jealousy, many jealous each others. So Maharaj says, my devotee should be aware. As soon as we get status, as soon as we progress in satsang, side effect also coming over there. Okay. So when you cook some good food, there will be many dirty things also. Okay. So when we practice spiritual life, this is a byproduct. Okay, this is byproduct. Okay. When you bring a new car, with driving new car, that will come dust also with car. Okay, and some paper also, some sticker and some useless plastic also. So when we practice, when we get virtues, good virtues, this bad virtue are coming automatically. Okay. We don't need to practice bad virtues. It comes automatically, byproduct. byproduct. Okay. So Maharaj says devotees should be careful for good virtues as well as for removing bad nature. So wrong nature also. So Maharaj says devotee should be free from jealous to any devotee. Devotee should be more. How we can get free from jealousy? So it is called dasa. Das means servant of servant. So we have to create our feeling, oh, I am servant of servant. Dasanudas. It is said Dasanudas in our satsanga. Das means servant. Servant means not paid servant, okay? Servant means slave servant. Paidless. Paidless servant means dasa. Okay? And paidless servant of paidless servant means dasanudas. Okay? So when we feel dasanudas, jealousy will go automatically. So, but when we can do like this, when we understand greatness of devotee, then we can develop servantness, servitor nature in our heart. So Maharaj says one should never do jealous with any another devotee. But it is not very easy like talking. Okay, removing of jealousy is not very easy. So Maharaj has given. So Anandanand Swami. Anandanand Swami was very great saint. Before entering in Satsanga, Anandanand Swami was head of one temple, biggest temple of India, a temple of out of Swami and Sampradaya, but he was very good head of the temple. And then he entered in our Satsanga, so he came from great position. He was a head of temple and now he is servant. So how can manage his mind? So Anandanand Swami, but even though he was very great saint, so he openly accepted front of Maharaj. Oh Maharaj, you are saying that we should not keep jealousy, but jealousy is already in our heart. What we have to do? How we can remove? How we can use positively? So Maharaj has given example of Nãradji and Tumru. They are very famous, great yogis, great saints in our Vedic Sanatan Dharma. So Nãradji and Tumru they are divine saints. Okay, divine saints. So they can travel different planets, in Vaikut planet, Golok planet, on Earth also, in Swarga also. They can go in different planets. Like in Christianity, like what we can say, Holy Spirit. They are traveling to other planets, like they are Holy Spirit in Sanatana Dharma. But Holy Spirits also have chance of jealousy. Okay, so jealousy is jealousy. Okay. So Nãradji and Tumru. Tumru was musician, very good poet, musician. So and Nãradji was like we are, don't know music, just hearing. That's all. But so Tumru sang before in Vaikut planet. Tumru sang a very good song, very good kirtan, spiritual song before Narayan. Lakshmi Narayan, because Lakshmi Narayan living in Vaikut planet. So Lakshmi Narayan was very pleased by hearing music and devotion of Tumruji. And Nãradji also was with him. But Nãradji did not know music. So he did not got prize from God, but Tumru got prize from God. So Nãradji thought, oh, I will also receive a prize from God. Okay? And every devotee wants to be prized by great saints or by great devotee. It is not a fault. But Nãradji thought, okay, I will learn. There is two ways of jealousy. One way is to discourage him, or do some problem, create problem. But as Nãradji was saying, so he cannot do like that. So he used it positively. So he used the positive thing. Okay, he thought, okay, so Narad, Tumru got prize from God. I will learn this music and I will also get prize from God, no problem. So Tumru, Nãradji learned singing, music for some days, for some months. And then he went to Vaikut because he had the idea of just a prize. Music was not important for him. Prize from God, garland from God was important for him. So he thought, okay, music teacher told, okay, you know now sing music, no problem, you can sing. So he went to Vaikutra planet and he sang before God. Listen, God, I have learned also music, okay. But in his mind was prize garland, okay, garland competition with Tumru. He had devotion also, but along with competition. So he sang before God, but in his mind was, God will give me garland, God will give me prize, like that. But God knows whatever inside, okay. So God said, Nãradji, you learned this music, very good, it's very good. But your music is not very good like Hopta Tumru, okay. And Nãradji had competition with Tumru. So Nãradji felt a little bit injured. So he went again to music teacher, and Lord Shiva is greatest music teacher in universe. Okay, because Lord Shiva is first music teacher in universe. Okay? So in Shiva's there is one Damru. What do you say that Damru? It is called Damru. Is always in Lord Shiva's hand because he is music master. So Nãradji went to Lord Shiva and he did tapasya for getting blessing, and by his tapasya, austerity, Lord Shiva was pleased with him. Lord Shiva was pleased, and Lord Shiva gave blessings, and by blessing of Lord Shiva, anyone who have blessing of Lord Shiva means he is the greatest musician. So now he was greatest musician, one of the greatest musician in universe, not just on earth or in Vaikut planet. And so he had a feeling, this time surely God will give me garland, no problem. Okay. Because I am best, I have best certificate of Lord Shiva, that you are the best musician. So when he went to Vaikut planet, and he sang a very good song, spiritual song, Kirtan. But here his mind was about price. But even though Lord said, okay, very nice, your Sangeet is, your music is better than before, no problem. But not like of Tumru. Nãradji became confused. How is it possible? Everyone says, your music is better than Tumru, and God says it is lower than Tumru. Okay. What is? And lastly, he went to Tumru. Okay. Because he became humble with Tumru. Still now, yet, he was not humble with Tumru. He was competitor of Tumru. But now he became humble with Tumru. Please Tumru, please teach me. What is the speciality of in your music? That God is always praising you before me. So Tumru was very good saint. So he open-minded. He taught Nãradji about devotion, humbleness, just little things. But important is Nãradji became humble. Nãradji became egoless before Tumru. And when Lord Krishna, Sri Krishna was in Dwarika in human form, Nãradji went in Dwarika and sang a little one song, and God was very, very pleased. Nãradji, very good. Your music is more better than Tumru. But there was no any change. Okay, everything is equal, no any change. But because of humbleness and servit mind, Lord Krishna was pleased. So Maharaj says, if we have any competition, jealousy with any devotee, we have to learn his good virtues. And naturally jealousy when somebody is better than us, jealousy comes very easily. Okay? When somebody is lower than us, there is no jealousy. Okay? Suppose you have Mercedes, and other person has very normal car, like a price about $10,000. You have no jealousy with him. Okay? But if you have latest model than you, then there is a chance. Oh, he has latest model. So then there is a chance of jealousy. Like in our saint life also, because saint also human. They are also human. So this is the nature of human. So Anandan Swami had accepted how we can be free. So Maharaj has given example. So you have to believe, you have to learn good virtues from him. So you will be equal to like him. And it is positive use of jealousy. Positive use of jealousy. Really we should not keep jealousy at all. But at all is very difficult. So we can select medium way, moderate way also. So Maharaj says, anyhow, you have to be aware. You should not hurt devotee. You should not injure devotee. You should not take a negative idea to any devotee. So Maharaj says, my devotee should be free from jealous. In materialistic world also, you can do like this. Suppose you are doing business or job or music or doctor or any position you have. There will be competitor. And we are not just a unique person in universe. There are many unique persons like us. Okay, so we cannot claim that I am the best doctor in universe. I am best businessman in universe. I am best teacher or I am best sadhu. Nobody can claim. Okay, there are thousands. There are millions. Okay. So we should be very broad-minded, very open-minded, and if we feel a little bit guilty, we have to learn from any devotee good virtues. So our life can develop. Our spiritual life, social life, business life can develop. That is positive use of jealousy. So Maharaj says, very good message in this Vachanãmrut, said my devotee should be free from all vices, but biggest vice is jealousy. Jealousy is very subtle, very, very small, very sensitive. So that is called jealous. So many ways we can feel jealousy. Suppose one devotee gave one gift to other devotee, then also we felt some people felt jealousy. Why he has given to other? That also one kind of jealousy. So we have to be free from all vices. So Maharaj gives side by side positive knowledge and negative knowledge. So two things, positive virtues and negative vices. We should develop positive virtues and we should try to be free from negative vices also. So Maharaj has given very good example of Nãradji and Tumru. Jai Swaminarayan devotee, Jai Swaminarayan. Now if any devotee has any question, we can discuss.
Jai Swaminarayan. All devotees, Jai Swaminarayan, Swamiji. Swamiji, please, can you make a list? Can you tell us how many virtues are natural, 5, 6, any number, and how many vices are created by us, so we can know this vice I can eliminate completely, and this another I just can put it under control. So please tell us how many vices are created by us and how many vices are natural.
Okay, okay. So I will try to think about that. I don't remember now immediately, but I will find, no problem. I will ask to other santras also. Okay. So any other devotee? Gopal Bhai, do you have any question? Shivanandji or Maulik Bhai? No?
No, it is well explained, Swamiji.
Okay, thank you. So no problem. Today is one program also there in Dallas. Okay. But okay, no problem. So, Bhagat, have any question?
No. I thought you made a really good point because I've read it a few times, obviously. But I always got from it that he took his jealousy and he turned it into something positive, into the admiration, and that's all I got out of it. The way you told it right from the beginning, I took it differently because you were watching his pride develop, and I didn't get a sense of that. I just got a sense of his disappointment, like, what do I have to do here, you know? But of course, he was that's all God was waiting for the whole time. Okay. And I never got that sense of it, ever.
Okay. So it's the grace of God, Okay. So no problem. Today I think we will finish because I have no other preparation. But from next Thursday we will do. Okay. And if any devotee has any question, you can prepare weekdays, and we can discuss. So if your discussion is there, then our satsang will be more interestful. Okay. So when you read Vachanãmrut or Shikshapatri, or you hear any satsang, or when you practice bhakti yoga, so if you have any question, it is better for developing knowledge. Is question and answer is more important for developing spiritual life. Okay. So philosophically or any, so we can discuss last 10 minutes, so you can get more knowledge. Okay.
Swamiji, one question.
Yeah.
What it means in Sanskrit to translate it into English, Nijatmanam Brahmarupam?
Yeah, it is very good question asked by Uddhav Bhagat. He lives in Dominican Republic, and he is devotee since many years. Okay. And he has translated one book also, Inspiration, Devotee Story, in Spanish also. He had translated one Janmangal Mantras also in Spanish, and he had translated another book, Sanskar Dhara also, small book in Spanish. So he says about Nijatmanam Brahma Rupam Dehatraya Vilakshanam Vibhavyatena Kartavya Bhakti Krishnasya Sarvada. Mauli Bhagat, do you know where this slok is mentioned? Gopal Bhai, do you know where this slok is mentioned? No, this slok is more.
Just one Swami. Which slok?
Nijatmanam Brahma Rupam Dehatraya Vilakshanam Vibhavyatena Kartavya Bhakti Krishnasya Sarvada.
No, I don't know.
Okay, this slok is mentioned in Shikshapatri. Okay, it is in Shikshapatri 116, 116th. Okay, this is very famous slok. Nijatmanam, this is the essence of spiritual life. So Nijatmanam, Atma significa our self-being, our Atma, soul, spiritual soul. Nijatmanam Brahma Rupam Dreyatraya Vilakshanam Vibhavitena Kartavya Bhakti Krishna Sarvada. We are practicing bhakti yoga. We should do bhakti, chanting and serving and listening katha. Any spiritual practice is called bhakti. Okay, bhakti. So we have to practice bhakti always. We should do bhakti always bhakti. So we should not get time. We should not free. We should not get free time to our mind. We should always engaged. We should be engaged in bhakti. But how? What is the best manner of bhakti? Nijatmanam Brahma Rupa means thinking, I am spiritual soul, I am soul. Free from three kind of body. This is the physical body, inside is inner body and our causal body also. Inner body is consciousness, mind, ego, that is called inner body. And this physical body, and one is causal body also, which is desire, materialistic desire inside. But the Atma, our soul is not one of any, one of three. Okay, it is beyond of three. So really, it is reality, but we've already forgotten. We have forgotten already. So we are thinking, I am this body, but really we are not body. We are spiritual soul. So Maharaj says we have to remember our original form. I am Brahma Rupa. And Atma is equal to Brahma, is Gunatita, is transcendental, is not material. Atma, spiritual soul, is not material element. Spiritual is a transcendental element. So think, I am Gunatita, I am Brahma Rupa, I am equal to Brahma. And in that kind thinking, do bhakti with thinking of this one. It is called Nijatmanam Brahma Rupam. So think I am servant of God, but I am not materialistic servant of God. I am transcendental servant of God. God is supreme transcendental, supreme soul, and I am spiritual soul, free from all materialistic things. Even materialistic, mainly for us, materialistic world is our body. Because we have more and more attachment than anything else with our body. So we have to be free from the attachment of body. So we have to think about how we can be free from materialistic body. Physically we cannot free from body till our last breath. But mentally we can be free from body. So be free from body mentally. I am spiritual soul, I am not body, I am spiritual soul, I am not this body. Okay? That is called manana. Manana means constantly remembering, I am spiritual soul, I am not body, I am spiritual soul, I am not body. Along with this thinking, practice Bhakti Yoga. Suppose when you chant Swami Narayan, so we are chant Swami Narayan in my soul. When you chant Swami Narayan, suppose one devotee is chanting Swami Narayan, it's very good. Name of God is very great. But by this manner, it is a little fruit. Too much, but little. But when you chant Swami Narayan, Swami means supreme, Narayan means God, supreme God, Swami, supreme God, Narayan is present in my soul, in my Atma. When you chant like this, Swami Narayan, Swami signifies God lives in Akshardham, Narayan means omnipresent form of God. And that God lives in our heart or in our Atma also. So chant Swami Narayan means, oh Swami Narayan. Swami means Supreme God living in Akshardham. Narayan means God living in our Atma. So it is called Nijatmanam, Brahma Rupam and Bhakti Yoga also. Okay. So when you do like this Bhakti Yoga, it gives boosting force. Within few months, you can get transcendental position. It is very hard. It's not very easy to remember like that, but we have to do. Even though it is easy, it is very hard, we have to do. To be free from corona is very hard, but even though we have to be free.
It's like you're putting Sankhya and Yoga together.
Sankhya and together, yeah, Sankhya.
Right together.
Everything is included. Sankhya, Yoga and everything. Okay. So this is called Nijatmanam Brahma Rupa. So suppose one devotee insulted you. One devotee said, "Oh, Maulik, you are not good person. Okay, you are very ugly." Who is ugly? Real our Atma is ugly. Who is ugly? Body is ugly just. Okay. So he said our body, but we are becoming angry. Why? Because he says our body. Nobody can say, because Atma, soul, is beyond material. So our speech cannot say anything to soul. Because speech has no power to do anything to soul. So whatever is said by other person is to body just, not to Atma. So really nobody is telling and nobody can hurt us. When you think that you are Atma, nobody can give you nobody can give you pain. Nobody can insult you. Because Atma is beyond insult. Okay. Atma is beyond feeling of insult. So how can you do? Okay. So it is, suppose there are two traveling. When you go on regular road, you need to follow traffic rules, and if your other car is there, you have many obstacles when you go by road. But when you go by flight, do you have any obstacle of road? No. Even the big house, skyscraper building, mountain, no problem anything. Because you are beyond that level. So when you think I am Atma, I am soul, you are beyond materialistic world. So if somebody praise, you have no problem. If somebody insult, no problem. If somebody says, "Oh, you are very good," then also no problem. Somebody says, "Oh, you are very bad," then also no problem. Because you are beyond. You are beyond. You are beyond. So our great saints like Shastriji Maharaj, our Guru Maharaj and Swami, many saints, they have already this thinking, that Atma thing. It is called Atma Chintana, Atma Manan. Manan means repeatedly thinking, I am Atma, I am Atma, I am Atma, I am Atma. So when you think like this, I am Atma and I am servant of God, but servant of God not like a normal. Brahmarup servant of God. I am transcendental servant of Supreme Godhead. Suppose the president, there is one servant in McDonald, okay, and he is also servant. But one is servant of Biden. Are both same? Both have the same qualification?
No.
No.
Not at all.
Biden's service has Biden's servant has a security guard also.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably not.
And here, who is in 7-Eleven or who is in McDonald, he has no very less value. So we are not servant like McDonald. We are servant, transcendental servant of God. It is called Nijatmanam Brahma Rupa. It is very. This is little bit, but it is very good slok. As Gopalan Swami, Gunatan Swami says very frequently, Nijatmanam Brahma Rupa. When you think Nijatmanam Brahma Rupam, my Atma is transcendental, Gunatit soul, then every problem is gone out. Every problem comes when you think you are body. Root of every problem is when you think that you are body. And root of every happiness is when you think you are soul, you are Atma. This is a very good technique. Very good technique. So nobody can insult, nobody can. And Atma cannot be happy by materialistic facility. Because Atma is beyond that. Okay. So this is called Nijatmanam Brahma Rupa, little bit. And how we can measure? We can measure by following commandments of God. When you think I am soul, Shikshapatra is very easy for you. Okay? But when you think that you are body, Shikshapatra is very, very hard for you. Because Shikshapatra is depend upon spiritual condition. Okay, devotee, Jai Swaminarayan.